2022, and Jeffrey releases this. It's on Jeffrey's Instagram account, and the prosecution is targeting, that's Jeffrey taking a selfie in the mirror, and he has his hand up, and the indictment that the prosecution had the grand jury return says he's holding up a blood sign, and that furthers this conspiracy. There's nothing wrong with holding up a blood sign, but that's not a blood sign. Blood sign is like this. It looks like a B. That is a P. Jeffrey's fingers are down. And what you'll learn is that Jeffrey...
I love how he says there's nothing wrong with holding up a blood sign. That's pretty fucking sick when people do that. Don't you think? It looks really cool. Like, this is what happens when you have the right defense and you give them some time. They're going to cover all the bases. And they're like, obviously in this picture, it's a P. If he was throwing up a blood sign, it would be a B, wouldn't it? Fucking wild. Let's get into it.
Just released with Sergio Kitchens, a song that is wildly popular. It's around the globe. It's called Pushing P. And it's positivity. It means any circumstance you're in, if you think positively about something, you can make it through. You're pushing positivity. You're pushing P. Jeffrey is...
And everybody knows that. Anybody that heard the song, you know what I'm saying? They knew it was about that. It was clear. Yeah. Pushing P, pushing positivity through the streets, obviously, to your neighborhood.
The P. It's not a B. But that became, from the district attorney's office in Fulton County, from the City of Atlanta Police Department, a reason that furthers this supposed conspiracy. That's the evidence that they're showing.
All right, we're in here. Big baby, shout out to me in here again. Subscribe, show some love, be a part of everything happening. We're going to talk a lot about a lot of things tonight. We're going to talk some football. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, they both shit the bed. How do I feel about them? Are they choke artists? Are they to blame? I've been hearing a lot of that, so I want to talk about it. Diddy is out of Revolt. Maybe that means that Joe Budden is able to speak about it. I don't know. We're going to talk about it. And then what else we got? Oh, Young Thug. Yeah, Young Thug and all of his young thuggery. So yeah, that right there, that was the lawyers trying to defend the pushing P, him throwing up the P sign. There's no blood members that have ever thrown up a peace sign. By the way, don't look at the fucking game and how many times he's done that. And members of, Pyru and shit like that might throw a P, whatever. You know what I mean? It's whatever. I'm not trying to indict him here. That's for the prosecutor to do. I'm just saying, like, pointing out the picture and saying, like, well, obviously he's throwing up a P. By the way, there'd be nothing wrong with throwing up a B. Throwing up blood would be pretty fucking sweet if you did that. Hey, what's going on? By the way, hey, new time. I should say that just for anybody that is, thank you for dropping the comments because they reminded me. New time, 8 o'clock. Just know that I'm on here at 8 o'clock. We're testing that out. I want to have some guests come on next week. I know for sure that we're going to have somebody here. And just throughout the week, I want to do that. So I just figured that would be easier to do at 8 o'clock time. So 8 o'clock time, subscribe, show some love. Jade Space, thank you for hopping in here as always. Much love. And yeah, Young Thug, Pushing P. So yeah, Pushing P is pushing positivity. Anybody that heard the song originally obviously knew that. Just kidding, but that's what the lawyer's saying now. They weren't talking about pushing pounds. Obviously, they weren't talking about pushing pounds within an organized gang. They weren't talking about pushing. We're almost 5 minutes in, but fucking pussy. They weren't talking about that, even though obviously both those things are mentioned several times in the song, and I don't remember the word positivity ever being mentioned. But this is what a good lawyer will do when they start to run a fine-tooth comb throughout your life, and now they're like, Mr. Thug, why? We're here. We believe you're a criminal, and you seem to talk about being a criminal a lot. Your name's Young Thug. Oh, that's the other thing. I don't have that video, but this is also funny. So, because they're kind of using like all of his image and rap lyrics and stuff like that against him. Another thing that his lawyers addressed was his name being Young Thug. Obviously, now he's fucking about to go to fucking prison, and his name's Young Thug. That's not a good look. Oh, sipping Wendy's. Push and P interpolate or whatever, interpolate. But yeah, no, I think that so now they're trying to explain that away, and their reasoning for that was that thug means what was it? Humble under God. What was it? Truthfully humbled under God, I think. The thing is, this is shit that has never been said. That I mean, I'm not a big Young Thug fan, so somebody else could let me know if maybe I missed in his branding where thug was actually a acronym for truly humbled under God. But these are things that I had no idea were a part of his image. But now that he's in a criminal case, a RICO case, it's just interesting to see this is like the other side. So it was really funny, and we've played previously the prosecution like reading rap lyrics in court and trying to tie him to like random ass rap lyrics. Like one was like, take me to court, take it to court, take it to court. And they're reading this in court where he's taking it to court. It's like, God damn, this is the best fucking publicity he could ever imagine. Like, they're like, look at exactly how he lives his lyrics. Like, they're basically giving him a cosign. They don't even know it. Cosign from the Atlanta district attorney. Sweet. I don't know how he feels about it, but it is interesting. And then to see his defense now, they have to like counter that by them painting his character in a certain way by reading his lyrics that are violent, exploitive, and all this kind of stuff. So they want to counter that by saying actually everything that he says is accurate. So you're almost giving credence to them using the lyrics when you say this. Where like everything that he says is actually like a double entendre in a way. So it's like, yeah, his name is Young Thug, and it's meant to be taken on its face based off the lyrics, as if he's the thug or whatever. But you know, in reality, what he really meant was that he's truly humbled under God when he was talking all that shit about killing people and about pimping women now and stuff like that. Sweet. I mean, hey, you know, true artist. We're seeing his art play out in the public space, and truly fun to watch. And we'll obviously keep you posted, because some of the best videos I see throughout the week are lawyers reading rap lyrics, trying to send a man to fucking prison based off of it. And then now, like I said, this is a curveball I didn't expect. Now they're having to actually like kind of like counter that by saying like, oh, but his lyrics actually are meant to have like, you have to get into the subtext of the lyrics that he's saying, and really like the pushing pounds and stuff. It's pushing pounds of fucking positivity into fucking the streets, man. You know, just what we needed. Young Thug is wild, man. You know, I don't know. I guess we could just hope justice prevails in the end, I guess. You know, that's the best take I think we can have. Because on one hand, it's like, for some, like, this has always been kind of like a bizarre take when artists and entertainers and stuff like that get arrested, and then people are like, well, free that person right away. It's like, well, what if that person's super fucking guilty? Like, this guy's being accused of being a part of like telling people to shoot up people's grandma's house. There's like a kid that might have been I think is actually Casanova that was involved in a RICO case where there was like a kid that got killed and shit like that. So it's just wild. Like, free them, like slow down with that. You know, not everybody needs to be freed. Sometimes people need to like just stay where they're at, and sometimes they happen to have made good music before, you know, they got put in that position. But I definitely think a lot of the making the case based off of lyrics and things like that, very, very shaky. And we saw stuff like that with like Bobby Schmurder. So, but these are the most indefensible motherfuckers ever. Like, when I say Bobby Schmurder, it's like, God damn, why is he's out now? There's a guy named Bobby Schmurder that's just running the streets now. I will say his image is much different. But yeah. So when you go to trial, just think about that when you're naming yourself. Like, if I ever go to, God forbid, I have to stand court for something, but I'm like, I'm Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't do shit. I'm just a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Hey, what's going on, Dead Club City? Shout out to you, man. Most of these streams are on YouTube, just so you know. So that's where most of my videos are and stuff like that. Thank you for popping in on Twitch, though, because I just started trying to do these. We're talking about Young Thug right now. We're going to get into some reaction videos, some reaction content. Oh, appreciate it, man. Hell yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. No, man, this is me 24/7. These glasses, I've been rocking these same glasses since I got them. You know how it goes. When I end up finally deciding to go get a new pair of glasses again in 2 years, and they tell me like, "Hey, dude, how the fuck have you been seeing out of these?" That's when I'll get the new glasses. But I do like these. You know, that's an important decision that you make. Yeah, that's Obama. It's Obama and Fauci. I don't know which way is which. The camera's got me. Yeah, Obama over here, and I got Bill Clinton somewhere around here. We have a lot of political debates. So one of my guys that is a liberal that comes on here, he gave me those as a gift to troll the conservative guest that we have. No. Well, not even Biden, dude. That's Fauci. Yeah. It's even better than that. No, shout out to Paul, man. If you ever see Paul gets we've had a lot of political debates on here, a lot of, conservative versus liberal. Go check out Gates Open Media, by the way. I just want to plug him real quick. No, not Paul Herbert. But no, yeah, the Gates Open Media, he is a guy that comes on here a lot, argues a conservative point of view. He's actually going through some tough times right now, so I just want to shout him out. Go check out his channel. Great human being. Just isn't able to stream right now because he's having some medical stuff going on, so not to get too much into his business, but go show him some love. If you guys have seen him on here before and appreciated his content, go check out his channel. Like I said, great guy. When he gets through all this, he's going to be bringing you back that fire, hating on LeBron, loving Trump, fucking he basically QAnon shaman 2.0. By the way, I have a video here we're gonna watch. What do you think about America's Got Talent? I fucking love it, brother. Or sister, I'm assuming brother, because Dead Club City could be what you go ahead and identify yourself. That was a mistake I made. I shouldn't even assumed anybody's gender in this bitch. But America's Got Talent. I don't watch every year, but I will check it out every okay, perfect. Okay, me too. So Z-Zim, me and you two just Z-Zims in a pod, chilling. Thank you for asking. Of course, yeah. But no, I mean, America's Got Talent. Yeah, I don't watch it every year, but I got a woman, and sometimes they want to watch America's Got Talent. That's what it is. I have an old lady. She's like, put America's Got Talent on tonight, then I'll watch it. Depending on what the vibes are. What do we want to get into? Oh, brother, too fine. Fine is the finest wine and the finest silk you could imagine, brother. Come on, yeah. You already know what time it is. She got that boom boom pow, that whole lot of chocolata. You feel what I'm saying? Come on. If we're speaking the same language, we're speaking the same language. But I don't do swapsies. But if you want to tell me about your old lady and stuff like that, go for it. Damn. Well, you know what? Let's get into this because this seems like the right vibe for what we're talking about. Oh, holy shit. Hey, guys, this is how we talk over on Twitch. All right, well, brother, we're not going to talk about her fat fucking pussy right now, but she is lovely. She is lovely, okay? First day I met you, Dead Club City, we're not going to have a conversation about my lady's fat old pussy, okay? That's just not how it goes down over here. That's going to have to be like Big Brother style. If you watch Big Brother, we've done some recaps on that, by the way. You're talking about America's Got Talent. Big Brother seems like it's right in that same oh man, but yeah, definitely lovely. And but no, I mean, so make sure you check in every Tuesday, Dead Club City. Like I said, YouTube is where I got a bunch of other content. I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing right here real quick because we got a lot of videos to get into and such. But I love the interaction every Tuesday for sure. And then several other days throughout the week, but Tuesdays locked in 8:00. I'm making that happen. And then I do some video game streams and stuff like that. Hey, I appreciate it. That's love. That's it. One of these days, who knows? Maybe we might be able to have that conversation. Just all right. This is Chandler Jones, by the way. I don't know if you watch football or not. We do some sports commentary as well. We'll talk about the sports. I'll get into the Miami Dolphins. That's my squad. I'm in Florida. And by the way, I'll go check out and see if you got anything going on because I'll definitely follow you back and stuff like that. I like to support anybody that supports me, man. But yeah, if you guys watch football, Chandler Jones is a football player. He's been suspended. He's had some mental breakdowns. This isn't the first one. I gotta fuck with you. Yes, sir. Of course. No, mutual. And yeah, he's been having some breakdowns this year. I think it was the Las Vegas Raiders. So you know how bad it is. That team is fucked backward. Yeah, got suspended 100%. Yeah. Yeah, that team's fucked up There seems to be no organization or whatever. That's my point. And even they said, yo, you got to go home and you got to chill. They fired the guy that sent him home. The new guy took his job as a head coach and was like, yeah, we're going to keep Chandler at home though. You know what I mean? Everybody else, we'll have everybody else come back. We're going to lock in, but Chandler, let's just not even tell him that there's a fucking coaching change. Yep. Density facts. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Came out, I think, today.
I done been in jail.
Chandler Jones, John Jones'
I
brother.
done been in jail twice. They just had the Scottsdale police come to my mansion. Now look. They had the Scottsdale police come to my mansion in Scottsdale.
Man,
I done been in jail. They not leaving me alone. Why is the government doing this? I tried to run from Las Vegas police and now the Scottsdale police coming? What's going on?
Well, it looks like fucking Tyrone Biggums from the Chappelle Show with crack on his lips right now, like pacing back and forth. Police probably didn't even show up there. He's just paranoid as hell.
Why is the Scottsdale police at my house? I'm in my mansion, smoking weed, eating chocolates. Look.
Oh my Lord. Listen, guys, the chocolates, I love chocolates, but at the end of the day, yeah, with that beanie facts. He looked like Ed and Nettie. No, man, Ed and Nettie, they'd had to move out the fucking neighborhood. This man's a fucking menace. But yeah, no, I mean, imagine this guy is John Jones' brother. So and also they had another brother in the NFL. I think his name was Arthur Jones, I think. That household, that shit must have been so dangerous. Like this guy is always on the verge of mental breakdown.
I went to my mansion. I flee Vegas.
Flee.
I flee Vegas and ran to my mansion. Look. I got another. I just bought the mansion. I just bought the mansion in Las Vegas for 2.2 million.
Oh shit! Now it's real estate talk.
I buy a mansion in Las Vegas, 2.2 million. I paid $4 million for this.
It's beautiful. Hey,
I paid $4 million for this. They tried to charge me $8 million. I paid $4 million for this.
talk them down. Probably threaten their fucking lives, to be honest.
Look.
Actually, the police probably stopped to check on the people that actually own the fucking house that he murdered and stuffed into the fucking washing and dryer machine.
Look, y'all, just look. This is my mansion. Look what's at the bottom of my mansion. Look.
Fucking murder weapon.
Look. Wash me over again. Wash Jesus clean.
Oh my God.
This is my mansion. I do stuff like this. People don't do this.
Yeah, he's right. People don't do this. That's why the police are showing up. That's why you've been Baker acted and shit. You're going to jail. You're over here baptizing Jesus in your hot tub. What the fuck is happening, brother?
This is my mansion.
Okay.
I'm back in Arizona. I'm in my mansion. I've been to jail. I've been to 2 psych wards.
Oh,
and they still playing with me.
They sent him to another
Look,
psych
it's his
ward.
and hers. I'm single with no kids.
That don't make no sense.
What's her name? Oh, I'm in my mansion.
Oh, what was that? Hold on. Hey, yo, I didn't watch this far. I just watched first 10 seconds, hit screen record, walked out the room. I knew it was fucking crazy. What was that?
I'm in my mansion.
Yeah, no, we got to rewind that.
I got, what's her name?
Oh. I got, what's her name? There's a woman stuffed underneath that fucking sink. Like,
I'm in my mansion.
Okay.
Yeah, the police messing with me. I'm butt naked. I just got out the hot tub.
Oh my God.
I'm not trying to show y'all. It got me looking like Ezel.
Brother, you could put pants on.
Stuff on my face looking like Dave Chappelle.
And we actually agree.
I got my new tattoos. Everybody's scared of the tattoos.
Nobody's scared of the tattoos. And I'm being honest. The tattoos are the least scary thing about you, brother. Golly. Chandler Jones, send him help. Like when I play these, don't get me wrong, they are highly entertaining, and I like the idea. I have no idea what's about to be said when I throw a video on of his. But at the same time, yeah, he needs some intervention, man. Yeah, he worries me for sure. And to think, like, he's an NFL player, and he's a big motherfucker, like 6'6", 6'7", like he goes spazzing out. He could do some damage. He could do some damage at the local Wendy's. God forbid. God forbid that happens. And just the way that he talks is very like, he's like manic. I'm in my mansion. I'm in my mansion. Oh, that's we can't talk about that. She's gone. Well, there you go. But yeah, Chandler Jones, man, we're worried about him. Fucking John Jones, talk to your boy, man. Talk to your brother. I don't know, but at the same time, I don't know if you guys remember, but John Jones had a scenario when he was like, he might have been getting inducted into the Hall of Fame or something. I don't know. He was doing something with the UFC in between one of his time periods where he wasn't like on for very long. Well, I mean, he's gone for a while. And he ends up like getting into like a fight, gets police called and stuff like that to his hotel. He was allegedly his ass was spazzing out, had his woman in there. Very scary stuff. I don't know, man. Like, I guess, that is kind of the risk you take. Like, these guys are taking brain damage day in, day out, running into each other, punching each other. In John Jones' case, it's, fighting. So, I mean, that is kind of like the risk you take over a long period of time. CTE is a wild thing because that's something that and I mean, not to even say that he has CTE, maybe he doesn't, maybe he's just a crazy motherfucker. Those exist too. So I don't want to just assume, but I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt a little bit where it's like, that's something they can't even test you for until you're dead. So it's like, you got people that just have to walk around here. And in our experience, like, those people are so fucking crazy and like dangerous and violent. Like the CTE motherfuckers. That's where, like, you got Antonio Brown throwing furniture out a hotel window. Like, it's past you just being a little wild. You're like out of it. Of course you can fucking crush a person. Of course you can crush a person throwing shit out the window like that. And then obviously way crazier situations we've talked about in here before. The guy that played for the Panthers, and I want to say, I think he killed his family, but he definitely killed his girlfriend or wife or whatever, and then killed himself. Crazy shit. And I mean, for the love of the game, I mean, me as somebody, I played football for quite a while, a good part of my adolescence, and it's tough because when I think about that, I didn't have to bear the brunt of playing for a super long period of time. So, I don't feel like I've undertaken that much damage. But at the same time, when I think about it, I'm like, would I change it if I could? Like, there's a lot of really important relationships, a lot of really important experiences that I had through going through that. So that's kind of like life. Anything that you do, you're rolling the dice with life. But just some of the situations with CTE as somebody who came up playing, and that wasn't really the conversation at the point until I, was like maybe high school that might have started to become a conversation. It's interesting because then you look back with a different kind of, you look back on certain situations with a different kind of view on them, because there's times where, of course, I got my shit rocked, and it was, when I was playing, it was more of like a badge of honor. It's like you play through that and you're a tough motherfucker, and that's what it is. Like, you're just a badass, and everybody applauds that and appreciates that as part of the team. Now, when you think about what you're potentially risking, that wasn't even something that was going through my mind. Like, it was going through my mind, I could get hurt worse. It was going through my mind, I could get hurt worse, and there may be like immediate repercussions, but never was it going through my mind that I was making a decision that could affect me long term throughout the rest of my life, can make me punch drunk. Just crazy. So, I mean, just to think like those kind of like collisions that we're setting up for children, even though, they're children. So, they don't really hit that hard, pussies. Let's see. What do we want to get into? Let's get into some wild shit. Yeah. Okay. Damn. All right, guys. I don't know if y'all are ready for this.
205-pound weight class was just what the doctor ordered from.
This is the Slap Championship. I've never watched any of these. I'm very aware of it. These guys are going to slap the shit out of each other. This is something that I may have watched it on here before. Maybe I've watched one or whatever. But either way, I don't watch these a lot. And but I have been wanting to share these with the stream because I just know they're crazy. I've seen the Russian version of these where you put like two guys from a village in Russia across from each other and just let them have at it till one goes unconscious or dies. Whatever. That's just part of it. So yeah, this is Dana White. He's brought it to America, and he's like, let's make this the American shit, real deal. And the league is called the Slap League. So that's the kind of businessman Dana White is. Salute to him. I really got to salute him on that. Like, damn it. That's like if you would have got in so early on the UFC, you could have named your shit Punch. I think you still could do that. Don't do that. But that's crazy. Be the first person to figure out football and name it just Tackle League. Come on. like NFL had to settle for National Football League. That's pretty good. That's still pretty good. But let's get into this video.
Wolverine Beta quickly became a True Division champion in July. Now he'll defend his crown.
Hit subscribe. People getting the shit smacked out of them on this video. Let's go. Subscribe, show some love.
Wolverine, the greatest slap fighter in history.
The greatest slapper ever. Come on, this is what I'm breaking you. I didn't even know that. Wolverine, the greatest slapper ever.
Legend in the sport. He knocked out Darius the Destroyer. He was the inaugural power slap heavyweight champion, and he's in a new weight class, ready to take over.
I made the move, and it was probably the best move for me because light heavyweight is probably the most stacked division in power slap.
He felt that one.
Wolverine might be the cleanest striker that we have in power slap.
Rocked him a few times.
Oh, he went
Speaking of CTE,
for it.
that was a segue. If you didn't catch the segue, the CTE was a segue.
He went for it. And new power slap light heavyweight.
Yeah, I love this. Something in my blood just gets me. There's something so wrong about it ethically to say stand right here and just take a slap across the face.
Champion of the
I love it.
world.
Wolverine has beat all the best fighters in the world. He's an OG of the slap game, and as the first two-weight world champ, he looks unbeatable.
Turpin's gonna be the #1 guy to be able to take the belt. It ain't gonna happen.
Austin Blake Turpin. That's it. Turp Daddy Slim. When you see me step on that stage, I'm about knocking people out and putting them to sleep.
I worked with this dude right here back at the gas station for real. This exact person, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God! That's it! He's going down! One
He starts slapping people and he
This
split.
man is incredible!
I knew as soon as I seen them little crybabies on that TV show, I was gonna be a star. And this was my show, and that was my belt. Going into that AJ Hints fight, I felt great. I knew that everything had come together. It was amazing. I mean, you've read The Three Little Pigs or, the stories they tell you before bed. I was teaching them how to count sheep.
By the way, it's fucked up to use this same guy and get knocked out by both of them. Oh,
Hey, Wolverine.
He's next! Yes, he's next, buddy! Austin Turpin is a monster. He's undefeated, and he's coming for the power slap title.
She's going back to the circus, the bearded bitch.
I know everybody wants to see a knockout. That's what I'm shooting for tonight.
No one better suited to be the first.
by the way, that is a great and amazing idea for a circus game. You just come up and smack the shit out of a guy, and he could just take it. Look at him winding up right there. Oh my God. You gotta really hate the person standing across from you to really slap him like that.
Two-way power slap champion.
Oh,
I'm a bad motherfucker. That's it. Everybody else in the light heavyweight division, get to work. Do something exciting. I'm about to put y'all superhero Rhonda, the bearded bitch, back at the bottom of the list.
He's in the way of me holding my belt. I just gotta go out there and do what I do.
Bearded bitch style. Yeah. Brandon, I did not see that out now. All right. That's what they did. Let's see what Dana White did here. Okay. He took it out backwards as Dana White said. He probably just fucking mainstream. Let's go.
These fighter walkouts brought to you by 10X
Morristown, Tennessee. I wonder what the demographics look like.
World, 10X your business, 10X your income, 10X your life. Go to 10xworld.com. He is the biggest personality in
walking
Power
out there just
Slap.
knowing you're
4-0, coming in off 3 straight knockout wins, including a third-round knockout against former champ AJ Hints.
Yeah, look, listen, everyone loves this guy. He's a true showman, but he takes this very seriously. He quit work, he's focused on everything, he's eating good, he's training right, and he's very comfortable and confident coming into this. He said, the bearded bitch, Wolverine, he's never gonna get anyone like me. He's a bitch, he's gonna get knocked out. I've listened to his interviews, there is uncertainty from him. He's not intelligent enough to give any good responses in interviews, Alan. He said he doesn't have anything up there in his brain. He is a hillbilly, fresh out of the woods.
He's got the one-liner, that's for sure,
Oh, yeah.
man. I mean, you look at Turpin, he's got all the energy.
They're embracing that, Jaded Spade. You tried to shame them for it being crazy redneck stuff from the backwoods. They're embracing that fully. I love it right now.
He's got the power. The guy, you look at his performances and his personality, he's like a mixture of Hamzat Chimaev and Mike Perry. I mean, he's got all the goods right here. And I tell you what, if this guy delivers a knockout tonight, he is going to set this place on fire.
Oh, strap yourself in, ladies and gentlemen, because Turp Daddy Slim is in the building.
With the win tonight, we may never hear the end of it from Turp Daddy Slim. And with a win tonight,
I just want to know, do you guys think they drug test for this sport? I don't know. I'm gonna go no.
his opponent's eyes and stare into their soul. I feel like he's
Like
doing
this.
that to me right now.
If you need to, before you come here. Matter of fact, they probably drug test to make sure you smoked meth before you came.
The pride of Duval.
Yeah, you ain't smoking enough meth, brother. You need to go to the back. You need to freshen up. We need you awake for this. More than a couple rounds. We need your ass locked in.
4-0.
You're going to sleep on the slap stage, okay? Go ahead and fucking ask the Biden doctors in the back, and when you need one of those crack pipes, one of those crack pipes for free. Shout out to Biden for that. Why shouldn't people be fucking giving crack pipes? I don't know. Okay, I'm right. That thing they did. Like music, it didn't get a full license. A mess.
Wolverine, first 2 division champ in Power Slap.
Damn, I want to know what
One
it
of the
said,
coaches
but
on season 1 of Power Slap, road to the title. Last 2 title fights have been absolute wars, going the distance. 5 rounds, Charlie.
5 rounds.
Even though he has a it still seems like he comes in cool as a cucumber, never has too much to say, and that's really just his vibe. That's his personality, and of course that's in stark contrast to his opponent in the biggest smack talker in Power Slap, Austin Turpin, which I will tell you, Wolverine is not a fan of. He said, quote, tonight will be his defining moment because he sees how Power Slap promotes the hell out of Turpin, and he is ready to shut that down. Wolverine says also, another good thing going for him, he's got a girlfriend at home, a new girlfriend at home, that's very, very supportive of what he does. And as you all probably can attest to, having a supportive partner goes a very long way when you want to be champion.
Yeah, 100%, Charlie. And I think also he's in the right weight class now. He was up there with heavyweights going against guys like the Bell. I mean, he was a smaller man. He made the weight cut. I think he's in the rightful weight class right now where he can kind of be the bigger guy, the more experienced guy. Not only is this his 18th slap fight,
I want to know.
you see him getting riled up right there.
Yeah. This is
A little
unusual.
a little out of character.
Yeah, he's fired up. He knows he's got a real task on his hands here.
And he spoke about this. He said, you know what? This guy struck a nerve. I'm going to deliver tonight.
The Tail of the Tape brought to you by Power Slap Mobile. Download the Power Slap Mobile game in the Apple Store or Google Play.
All right, guys, I'm going to have to refire this thing up. Fucking cowards.
A little more taller, and then a massive 5-inch
cowards on
advantage.
YouTube. But make sure you subscribe. If you're on Twitch, hey, Dead City, Dead Club City, put the fucking stamp on it. My bad. Put your whole fucking name on here. Look, this is my guy right here. Fuck with him. Thank you for coming in here. Setting the conversation off. Is cool vibing with you. I'm gonna start another stream. It'll be on Twitch as well, but YouTube took us down, and that's where we have most of our viewing audience. So I want to make sure to crank this thing back up. YouTube is a bitch, though. YouTube is a bitch, and fuck them for that. Because we're really trying to shed some light on the slap game. On the slap game, these guys just getting the shit smacked out of them, probably for $2,500 a pop. We're trying to whatever, but at the same time, we're gonna go live again. We have a few other videos, like I said, more of the political vibe, less fun stuff. So I was trying to kick it in that way, but it's all good. We'll still have fun with it. I'll see you on the other side. Appreciate y'all. Show some love.